A Missouri man is arrested for possession of marijuana. The only problem is Jamie Wilson is a medical marijuana card holder. Only on 41 Action News, reporter Sarah Plake explains why Wilson ended up in jail for something that he was legally allowed to have.
Jamie Wilson will soon be going back home to his family in Trenton, Missouri. But the cannabis community and his attorney say this is a huge case because it's one of the first in the state since medical marijuana legalization where a medical marijuana card holder was put in jail. And they say that's explicitly against the amendment. Jamie Wilson has a medical marijuana card, but was sitting in jail for having medical marijuana. Wilson's family and a group of protesters went to his court hearing on Wednesday morning.
We're standing up today to a constitutional injustice by the Daviess County prosecutors.
A Missouri State Highway Patrol trooper pulled Wilson over in Daviess County on November 1st for allegedly cutting off a semi-truck. Wilson told the trooper he had marijuana and said he has a state-issued medical marijuana card. The trooper found about 8 ounces of marijuana in his truck. A drug task force had actually been following Wilson from Trenton to Independence, where they believe he bought the marijuana. Now he's facing possession charges and a child endangerment charge because his 4-year-old grandson was in the truck.
The rules say that 30 days after July 4th, that valid patient cardholders are legally allowed to possess.
And this is the gray area here. Dispensaries don't open until after the new year. However, as a cardholder, you are allowed to have up to 8 ounces of marijuana and even grow it. The state doesn't even mandate where you're supposed to get it from.
Jamie is in the right. He does have his card. He was within his limit.
The Department of Health and Senior Services told 41 Action News Article 14 under Amendment 2 establishes protections. But ultimately, the interpretation of how those protections apply at any point in time is up to law enforcement and the courts, which is another unclear area.
They don't seem to understand the rules and regulations that DHSS put out this year to protect the patients.
The judge here in Daviess County will decide by tomorrow if Wilson will still be able to use medical marijuana while he's out on bond. In Gallatin, Missouri, I'm Sarah Plake, 41 Action News.
We reached out to the task force to ask why they were following Wilson. They never returned our call.